The schedule of it wasn't too difficult for me. I've been fortunate enough to go to Monster Cup 3 times, and it is a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. But the atmosphere is completely different than what I'm used to. It was so much fun, but it was super stressful. I didn't realize how stressed I was until I was actually out in the track for that first time qualifying. But I had a lot of fun. This season's going to be awesome. I think that the first couple laps, I was definitely kind of stressed. I got a little bit of arm pump, which I don't normally get. But after the first couple laps, I think I rode pretty well. I was actually there a couple weeks ago for the regional for Loretta Lynn's, and it was completely different. The ruts were so gnarly, and the downhill roller section was so deep, and I don't think I was prepared for it at first. But a couple laps into it, I was getting used to it, and I was having a lot of fun. It definitely made it a little bit easier to see that everyone was struggling in the same parts that I was. Talking it over with my sponsors, who have been at some of the pro races before, really helped me out. They told me not to really worry about just putting one heater lap. Just go out there and ride hard for as long as you can, and don't lose focus the whole time you're out there. You know, you mess up one lap, you take it easy for that lap, and then you charge for the rest of them. Coming into that race, I was really just focusing on enjoying myself, not really stressing out too much. You know, it was my first time really racing in a pro setting like that. So just go out there and enjoy myself and not stress too much and just have fun with everything. I definitely think I would have prepared a little bit differently. I messed my back up a couple weeks ago, so I haven't really been able to do too much. But now that I'm getting better, my whole training schedule is going to be completely different. I'm going to try and ride as much as I can during the week, work out as much as I can, and stay healthy for hopefully the rest of the season, and just go out and prove that I deserve to be there and do what I can. For sure. I definitely did not like how that LCQ went. I was running fifth, and fourth got all out of shape and made a mistake and ended up hitting me and making me go down. I almost saved it, so that was a little unfortunate that I could have saved it. But it happens. You know, it was my first race. Coming into it, I wasn't really expecting to come that close to making it in. So just to be that close, it means a lot for me, and I think it's going to really help me for the rest of the races and give me more drive. Honestly, if I make it in, that's great. But my goal is to make a career out of this sport, and I'm not really looking at the hype of being the first girl to do it. I want to go out there and I want to do it just like everybody else does. I don't really see that as a motivation for me. I mean, yeah, it would definitely be awesome to go out there and be the first girl to do it. But I want to go out there and I want to race and show everyone I deserve to be out there and show everyone I can race just like the guys can. I try to hang out with my friends as much as I can. I went to public school for all of my career so far, and it made it difficult to be able to ride during the week. So I have a couple of friends that I like to hang out with when I eventually do get to go home to North Carolina, but I really enjoy just being outdoors, doing anything for the most part, and I like to draw and read. I definitely think I'm more excited. Last weekend was all about that first pro race and getting it out of the way and getting out of it safe. And I did that. I grew up in Jersey, so that's mostly sand. There's not too many tracks around. It's mostly sand pits. So I grew up in Jersey riding sand. So to go to Florida this next weekend and ride a rough sand track, I'm very excited. That seems to be when I perform my best, is when it's super rough and sandy. So I'm so ready for next weekend, and hopefully this is going to be the race where I make the main.